Yo. Yo, bros. Boys and girls, how's it going? Happy Boxing Day. Well, hey. Let's talk about urine. Urine therapy. And a particular form of urine therapy, which already discussed a lot of people. Let's be honest. Urine. How disgusting. But hey, there's powerful ways to use urine, apart from the obvious, which is to drink it. Right? There are other ways to use urine. There are many ways around with urine therapy, avoiding the disgusting smell of your fresh urine or aged urine. You know, it might smell, it might be nasty to drink, blah de blah. So the way I look at it with urine therapy is you want to be getting this medicine in any way you can. Any way you can. I'm holding a syringe right now. And this syringe goes up your bum. Yeah. Take the cap off. You get your urine, aging in a glass bottle, or fresh urine. Pop it in. This is quite a big syringe, by the way. It's quite a big one. 60cc syringe. It's bigger than an enema tube, right? It's a little bigger. So be careful when putting this up your hole. But if you've never done an enema before, there's nothing to fear. Now, when I first came to doing enemas, this is like an enema, just a mini enema. When I first came doing enemas, I was scared of the bum hole thing, because I'm not used to having anything going up there. So there's a lot of fear. I think a lot of people that haven't done enemas before, hopefully most of you have here, but if you're listening you haven't, there's a lot of fear. Certainly was with me, like putting that thing up your bum. Yeah, but the enema tube is very small, it doesn't hurt. And even this one, it's a bit bigger, doesn't really hurt. I mean, the shit's got to come out the hole. So you push this in, no problem. You put the medicine in, it's near the top. And then you open it up, and then you pull down, and you'll feel it, because it's cold, isn't it? I don't use fresh, although you can use fresh urine. I'm using like a couple of days old, and it's just going to get older and older. This is actually not the bottle I'm using another one, but with age. My point is it's going to be cold whilst it goes in, but that's okay. People say, I don't believe in dogma with anything. This is why I'm talking to you guys. I don't believe in dogma. I don't believe in have to warm you have to warm the medicine, the coffee enemas before you put it in. No. It just makes it easier for you. I put it in cold because that's how my urine is when it ages. It's not fresh. So it's going to go in cold, up the bum. And actually, it's a really nice feeling, because you can feel where it's going when it gets up to the rectum. You can feel it. Yeah, and I'm slightly inverted. I use the sink to lift my feet up. The seat in the toilet. So I'm inverted already, so that the medicine can, because this is what it is, it's just medicine you're putting in your bum hole to heal that area, right? I'm inverted already, so that I want the medicine to get into the rectum and work its way down the descending colon, if it can, and get to the reverse colon. So that's why I'm upside down, kind of. I put my feet to the sink. And a great tip is to make sure you do a shoulder stand, or if you can't do a shoulder stand, upside down, right? So the urine can really get in. If you can't do that, I'll tell you what you can do as a great little hack. Put your feet up to the sink. You don't even need to do a proper shoulder stand. Put your feet up to the sink, and as long as your gut is upside down. Again, this is not dogma. You can do it however you want to get it in, left hand, right hand side. This is just the way I'm doing of inversion to get the medicine upside down and proper work its way into the gut. So I'll do it like pretty much inverted. Shove this tube in, squeeze down, feel the cold go into my bum. Feels really nice because it's medicine, and I can feel it working straight away. It's very powerful medicine. I can feel work very quickly, you know. And my eyes start, my state of consciousness and presence starts vibrating very high. I can feel my eyes shift, my state of consciousnness, as soon as the medicine goes in, and like 30 seconds after, a minute after, once it's all in, I just wait 30 seconds in a minute, and I can feel my consciousness and my state of consciousness, just my eyes come alive. I know the medicine's working. That's what I'm saying. Anything, coffee enemas work great too, but I'll tell you now, aged urine, a couple days old, is more powerful than a coffee enema. Way more powerful. Way more cleansing for the rectum and the liver. And I say the liver because every single part of your colon has attachments to the liver. Every single part of the colon, even the rectum, there's little hepatic portal vein. There's lots of portal veins that go from each part of the colon, including the rectum, straight to the liver. And that includes the rectum. So anything you put up the bum, any medicine you put up the bum, gets into the liver. So that means my medicine that I put with my syringe up the bum, it doesn't just clean my rectum, and because I'm upside down, putting it in and holding a shoulder stand for a couple of minutes after. Now the longer the better. That's for me to do. And for you guys to consider, to be upside down for as long as possible afterwards. It doesn't just get into the rectum, it goes, like I said, into the descending colon, possibly even the transverse colon. You know, and it sits there. The medicine sits there. And not only that, the medicine sits there, and you've got a choice. After you've pushed this in, and you've done a normal enema, you might feel like shitting straight away if it's very powerful, like especially if it's aged urine. But if you can hold it for a little longer and longer without going for a shit, if you can intentionally hold it, even though you might feel like going for a shit, what I'm saying is the longer you hold it, the more powerful the medicine is. The more it stays in there and works its magic. But so these are the things I'm trying to leave you to think about, that I'm thinking about as well. So number one, try and do it upside down, and also hold a little shoulder stand or put your feet up to the sink afterwards for as long as possible to work it through. That's one. What was I saying? That was a good advice. There was another thing. Fuck, what was I saying? Fucking forgotten. Forgot what I just said. Oh dear. Starting to get Alzheimer's, dementia. What was I saying? That's really good. Fuck, I've forgotten, mate. I've forgotten. That's really annoying. No, not warm. I just do it cold. Yeah, Nico, great. Yes, drinking. Yep, this is exactly how I feel. What Nico's just put there. When on drinking it, the eyes become more clear and wide open. Well, I get from an enema, just from an enema. Wait 1 second, guys. Fuck, I lost the syringe. Just from an enema, I get my eyes becoming more open and more present to the moment. Just from an enema, which is crazy. It really does cleanse that area. It really does work its magic. Like I said, if you do it, even if you don't do it upside down, I believe it still works its way from the rectum to the descending colon, and it cleans it out. And I remembered what I'm going to say now. So here's the thing. Okay, so my best way of doing it, I recommend, you can do whatever you want, left, right, or pretty all works. Do it with your feet up to the sink, so you're upside down, inserting rectally. And afterwards, once it's all gone in, try and hold it in without going for no, before you do that, do the shoulder stand. A couple of minutes at least a couple of minutes, upside down, or you can't do a shoulder stand, put your feet to the sink, so your gut, your abdomen is upside down, right? Try that. Couple of minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, as long as you want. The longer the better. I do a couple of minutes, so I'm going to work my way towards longer. I'm experimenting with the vessel, so I don't rush things. I like to do it slowly. So I'm doing that. Number 3, try not to go for a poo straight away. Keep the medicine in the tummy for as long as possible. So you might feel a little bit of an urge, especially with aged urine, or maybe a major urge to poo. It's not the end of the world if you do go for a poo, because that's just cleansing, and it means the medicine's working very powerfully, or you're already clogged up. It's not the end of the world, but try and practice. If you want to maximize your enema session or your syringe session, try not to go for a poo straight away. Hold it in. Like today, I wanted to go to the toilet after I put the syringe in of aged urine, but I didn't. I kind of held it for an hour, and then I went to the toilet. So I held it for an hour. So when it was in the tummy, that means a lot of it was circulating in the rectum and the liver, working its magic. Now, when you do go for a poo, here's some more great news for you. This is from my own intuition. I don't need a book to tell me this shit. I don't need Google to tell me this shit. This is what I feel viscerally, and you guys will probably feel too. The medicine, even when you shit out, yeah, you think you shit out all the urine or the coffee when you've done your enema. Nope, that's not true. Some of the medicine stays inside the rectum, and it definitely stays inside the liver. I can feel this on a visceral level. I know this is true, and it stays in there for at least 24 hours. Yeah, it doesn't all go out. Some of the medicine stays in the rectum, the colon, the descending colon, and the liver for a long time after working its magic. That's the power of an enema right there. That's the power. You're not dealing with like a quick, oh yeah, I've cleaned my bowels, cleaned my rectum, pissed it out, it's cleaned and now it's gone down the toilet because I flushed it and I can see it. Nope. Some of that medicine stays there. Some of it stays in the liver, and the liver needs a lot of help. You know, the liver is bombarded by toxins and overwhelming of just, you know, garbage that we're putting through it. Even the air, man, it's processing a lot of crap for us. So anything we do to help out the liver is a good thing to you know, to really cleanse it. You know, deep breathing, fasting, sun gazing, huge for the liver. Huge for the liver is the enema. Absolutely fucking huge. That's why people say coffee enemas work wonders for the liver, raise the glutathione levels. Very true, because coffee, rectum, any medicine in the rectum goes straight in through these veins. I'll post up a picture, and I'm going to do a Facebook post later about the rectum and the whole colon. You're going to see viscerally in this picture the little connections that all these little veins have from all parts of the colon that go straight to the liver. All of them. I don't know. I wanted to Google at some point why that is. It's not for enemas, obviously, but I would like to know why they are there. That'd be an interesting thing for us to look at, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay, let me answer your comments, and then that's the good advice I got for you guys. Yeah, don't fear nothing. Number one, put the medicine in. It can go cold. Your body can get used to it. Be upside down if you can. Personal preference makes more sense. Upside down when you're doing it. And then hold a shoulder stand after for at least a couple minutes, or if you can't do a shoulder stand, put your feet up so that your abdomen, at the very least, even if your head's not upside down, like a headstand, or you can't do a fucking headstand, you can just put your abdomen upside down so that the medicine can work its way from the rectum into the descending colon, even possibly the traverse. Do that for a couple of minutes, longer the better, so maximize your session. Once you finish that, try not to go to the toilet. Not the end of the world if you do go to the toilet. Try and hold it in as long as possible, like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, the longer the better. After it's all gone out, don't forget that that's not the end of your detox process. It's just going to carry on working its magic because a little bit of the medicine stays in there. And when you're dealing with medicine like aged urine, holy shit, that's powerhouse right there. It's fucking powerhouse. So wait a second. No, mate. Kerry, there's literally little I'll put a picture up and I'll tag you on it. There's like things leading up to the liver, hepatic portal veins, like all over the colon, the traverse, the descending, the ascending, and the rectum, and I mean all over. And I want to know why. I'm quite a geek, so I want to find out why that is. I will get back to people on why that is, but it is all over there. So anything that goes into the rectum goes straight into the liver. The liver sucks it up. There must be a reason behind it. You know, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, well, there we go, Craig. Yeah, do coffee enemas as well. I'm just saying do enemas generally. The one I do is because it's free. You know, I'm not going to diss coffee enemas. People seem to get lots of benefits from them. I do believe that it does help a lot. And it raises the glutathione levels. Science shows that, so it must be very good. People that are probably the best one is to do both. Maybe I'm missing out. Just doing aged urine. I think aged urine is very powerful, but maybe if I did both, that'd be better. And whoa, let me just check. Yo, Stacy, man, yeah, you should get on it. Fabian's probably doing it, right? The enemas, you definitely should start doing the syringes at least. Like the syringes I bought were 20 for like £10, so it worked out like 20p, 50p each. They're very cheap on Amazon. They're big ones, 60cc. So these ones are quite big. It does look quite scary, isn't it, this fucking thing? But it's not scary at all. You get used to it, and it's not weird at all. Only at the very first time you do it, first couple of times, there's a fear factor. But all fears are fake. This doesn't apply just to what I'm saying here. That applies to life. All the things we're afraid of, 99% of them never come true. This is not going to damage your rectum, man. Like even doing it daily. I know there's some people on Facebook that believe it makes you weaker, your colon, but I don't believe that. And I've started to do them daily, and I'm going to watch and observe if it affects my ability to go for shits, and it doesn't. It seems to just, it's not weakening my bowels. I don't think. I mean, I might be proven wrong, but I really don't think it does. So yeah, all right. Yes, okay. Cool. Well done, Stacey, man. Yeah. You guys have got to start doing it. Enemas more powerful than this, and even people do pots as well with buckets. They're way more powerful. This, you know, with this as well. You can just do like fill up 2 if you think this is too little. You can fill up 2, 3. I've got plenty of these. Or I can just, after I put one inside me, I can just quickly put some more, you know, put some more urine inside and just do 2, 3 or 4 rounds, which I might do at some point, maximize, and then do it slowly so I can figure out, you know, come up slowly. I never like to rush too many protocols at once, so I can figure out the power of things. So I can tell you how powerful things are, and I can tell you aged urine, even a couple of days old, even fresh urine is very powerful, and even distilled water is another good one. Pure water up your bum hole is a great one. Coffee, pure water. Lemon, distilled water, fine. Wheatgrass, cool. I'm open-minded. Obviously, I do aged urine, but I still think aged urine is the most powerful one, because it also kills parasites as well. Aged urine enemas, people report, kill parasites. And where do parasites lie? In the colon, the gut. So that's a good one for great. We're on for parasite removal. Smash an enema. Maybe this isn't enough medicine, if I'm being honest, to kill parasites. It's not enough. So I need to do a lot of these, or maybe an enema bag will be better. But anyway, yeah, that's all right. I just want to promote syringes and enemas. Do the easy one. Thanks. Shout out to Lee, Robert Mosen, for giving me that one on the syringes, and Monica. But it was Lee really, and then Monica talked about it in a weird synchronicity like a couple of weeks later. She promotes this as well, and it works, and it's cheap, and you don't need to buy an enema bag, which is cheap anyway, and you don't need to warm it up in a kettle and all this shit. Just put it in cold. You're good to go. 50p syringe, your own piss, which is free. Age it in a bottle, a glass plastic bottle, for a couple of days. Boom! You just got powerful medicine. Thank you very much. Fuck you, Big Pharma. Fuck you. Fuck you. They fucking hate me. They fucking hate us. Alright, that's it. Cheers, guys. Start doing some syringe shit. Some syringe work. Plunge this into your asshole.